Hi guys, this is the fifth episode of the Hashbrown Traveller. Today I'm going to talk about an episode regarding my trip back from Sharjah to Delhi via Air Arabia. And it's a very special one because now at this current position that the war is happening between Russia and Ukraine and the humanitarian crisis that's happening around in the country, the current focus is also on the Indian students who are pursuing medicine in Ukraine and their aim to escape out of the country during this period of war. I want to talk about my personal experience meeting one such student who had completed his medicine in Ukraine. And he told me a story regarding his escape from the separatist held area of Luhansk in Ukraine. So, as you have seen the previous episode about how I managed to reach the Sharjah airport and I got into the flight. So, once I got into the flight, I was sitting next to this boy who was also like waiting for the flight to take off because I didn't know who he was, but then I was just talking to him. Like, I asked him where he was from. So he said he was from the South Indian city of Coimbatore, which is in Tamil Nadu. So he went to Ukraine to pursue medicine. So actually, what he was saying that he was actually flying from Kiev. From Kiev, he had a transit stop at Sharjah airport, and from Sharjah, he was going to Delhi. That's what he said. So I had a talk with him regarding his experiences of studying in the country and how it was in terms of education and all that. So, out of curiosity, I asked his passport. So, I was just seeing through his passport pages and I saw the Ukrainian visa which he had. So, I was seeing that, but then I saw an endorsement from the Indian embassy in Kiev regarding some kind of a reimbursement mentioned in the page. So I asked him what was this. So that time he explained that so he was studying in Luhansk, Ukraine. So this is at a time when the annexation of Crimea happened back in 2014. So what happened is the separatists also took control of Luhansk and Donetsk. So because of which he had to flee Luhansk to Kiev and he had to seek refuge for a while until he could easily escape out of the country for a while for the time being until the situation was a little down. So what he did know, he told that the embassy helped him out in getting out of the country, and moreover he also spent out of his hand regarding the stay and all that. And this is when that endorsement was mentioned that the embassy had told that he must be reimbursed once he reaches back the country, like that was written in the page. So he was telling that. So we were talking a lot about the Russia Ukraine relationship and all that, and that time also we were talking about the Ukrainian president Volodymyr Zelensky, who was then elected as the president in 2019. So we were talking about how he was a comedian, and from a comedian how he became a president. Like that, we were all talking about that, and I was giving my general knowledge about how Russians like to be very nostalgic about the Soviet Union and all that. So, and moreover, I even gave him like a little trivia about the Russian anthem, to which he was very amazed of it. And then he asked me that I should be writing the UPSC exams because I have a good knowledge regarding international affairs. and we had a very good time talking to each other, and he also gave me his Pepsi because I was very thirsty during this whole exhaustive period of walking around the Dubai and Sharjah highway side. So once the plane landed in Delhi, we just saw each other in the aero bridge, and then after that I lost touch with him, and he went to a different immigration counter and I went to a different immigration counter. So I could not even say bye to him. He told he had a friend who had to pick him up from the airport to the place in Delhi because he had to write for some kind of he had to write some kind of an entrance exam regarding his medical studies and all that. He wanted to practice his medicine here in Delhi. So his name was Anand Jyoti, that is his surname, but I don't know his full name. What I want to say here is that Anand Jyoti, wherever you are in India, I hope you're doing a good job as a doctor. You're helping a lot of people, and I hope you're helping out the Indian students in terms of getting them evacuated and all that. I hope you're giving some moral support regarding the same. I hope you liked this episode regarding my personal rendezvous with the Ukrainians medical student I met on a flight from Sharjah to Delhi. And the next episode is all about the Bahrain visa and why you should know that Bahrain is not a touristy place for Indians. Please like, share, subscribe the Hashbrown Traveller.